What's up, YouTube? It is Sunday night, September 28th, a little bit after 10 p.m., but wanted to post a video about my ride experience yesterday. It was the first time I went riding in the last 2 months. Yeah, I haven't ridden in 2 months because it's just been way too hot out here in the valley. And then the last time I went riding, I think it was 94 or 96 degrees, and ended up getting severe heat exhaustion and heat cramps, and I was almost hospitalized. So I never want to experience anything like that again. So just took it easy and did different forms of cardio and just stayed away from the cycling. I would wake up earlier when it's cooler, but sleep is precious to me, so I'd rather just sleep in. Yeah, but it felt great to get back out there yesterday, and I'm going to speak briefly about the ride experience and the ride quality after 2 months, and how it felt to be back on the Trek Madone. But it was a great ride. Ended up going 41 miles. I did not prep. I did not eat or do anything beforehand. I went out there kind of just dry, kind of just raw, and I was able to to still have a good ride. My muscle memory was still there, muscular endurance. My pedal cadence was good on the inclines and climbs. On the flats and straightaways, I felt I had a good rhythm going, and it felt amazing to be back out there. And I'm excited to start getting back into the routine again. But decided to take out the Trek Madone yesterday because I wanted to go fast. Not to say that the S-Works SL8 isn't fast, but I think because I got the Race Pro tires on here also. But also I prefer this because it's a little bit smaller in size than the S-Works, so I feel a lot more compact and tighter in the cockpit, and I have a lot more control with the bike, and it's just super buttery smooth and fast. And on the flats, I was like, man, this thing is fast. It's amazing. But yeah, it felt great to get back out there. I will be doing my 1-year review, a full comprehensive review on the Trek Madone next month, and then in December I will do the comprehensive 1-year review on the S-Works SL8. But yeah, in the meantime, it's just great to be back out there and making these videos, and I'm so thankful for everyone who watches and sends me comments and questions, and always very supportive. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, I almost forgot. I will be including about 20 minutes of ride footage from yesterday. So I had everything. I had the full setup. I had the Ace Pro 2 action camera shooting forward, and then I had the X5 360 camera right here on the handlebar mount, and then I was able to get some rear footage also on the back. But I'll include that footage also so you can see how smooth the ride was. Also, crossing the Lost Boys Bridge, I have good footage of that. If you watch the Lost Boys, the vampire movie from 1987, yeah, the bridge is just right over there. But it's always so cool crossing that. But yeah, good quality, good ride. Just really fun. I'm glad to be back out there, and let's get back into it. And keep following along, keep supporting. So thank you. Have a great rest of the weekend, and I'll see you back out there next weekend. All right, it's a beautiful day, 70 degrees, Santa Clarita. Haven't ridden in like 2 months. Feels great. Let me give you some footage here. I'm on the Trek Madone Gen 8, son. Got the Ace Pro 2 and the X5 both going out at the same time. All right, it's a beautiful day, 70 degrees. Santa Clarita, haven't ridden in like 2 months. Feels great. Let me give you some footage here. I'm on the Trek Madone Gen 8, son. I got the Ace Pro 2. All right, we're coming up on my favorite part of this ride every single time. It's the Lost Boys Bridge, 1987 vampire movie. For us 80s kids, it's always so cool to see it. Just around this corner here, you'll see the bridge, and we'll cross it. There's Six Flags. There's the Lost Boys Bridge. Always brings back memories of that movie. Can't believe I live here. All right, there's the Lost Boys Bridge. Let's cross it. Let go, Michael, you're one of us. Really, it's just like 10 feet down, dry, no train, no nothing. All right, maybe 30 feet down. And right here is where they were holding on. All right, we're right at 40 miles. Last mile home. Let's go. There's 2 big hills on the way home. 3. It's always torture. Well, 4 if you're counting this one right here. I haven't ridden in 2 months. 40 miles is a lot. All right, here's the first hill. Try not to come off the saddle. All right, I'm on fumes. I'm sucking wind. Almost there. All right, here's the second climb. You got this. Let's go. Just to that sign, and then I walk it across the street. All right, we're right at 40 miles. Last mile home. Let's go. There's 2 big hills on the way home. 3. It's always torture. Well, 4 if you're counting this one right here. 2 months. 40 miles is a lot. All right, here's the first hill. Try not to come off the saddle. All right, I'm on fumes. I'm sucking wind. Almost there. All right, here's the second climb. You got this, let's go. Just to that sign, and then I walk it across the street. And then just the last climb to the neighborhood. Cramping. No idea why that took so long. Left quad is just about done. I'm at 40.9, 41 miles, not bad. For our first ride in 2 months. It's just, the weather was way too hot. I almost had heat stroke. Then the heat cramps from the last time I rode, it was like 94 or 96 degrees. And I rode beyond 2 p.m. so the peak of the sunshine. It always feels so good when you're done. I gotta get my endurance back. Home sweet home. Thank you everyone for watching the video, for supporting. Have a great weekend.